Thank you for listening to another episode of Business Bullish. You can watch us on YouTube, read it on marlonicole.com, or listen to it worldwide on any of your favorite podcast platforms. Don't forget to press that subscribe, follow, or like button, and share it with friends and family. There is so much information out there, enough for us all to win. Have you ever wondered how people become entrepreneurs? How they make money without having a 9-to-5? What about the people that have made their money, acquired millions? How do they continue to have their money work for them? Knowledge is power, my people. Unfortunately, most people aren't too fond of sharing such information without a cost. So here it is for free. All I ask in return is that you pay it forward, share this info with others. This is Marlo Nicole, and you're listening to Business Bullish, where we cover business and money matters from start to finish. You can find me on Instagram at Miss Marlo Nicole with an MS Marlo Nicole, or at www.marlonicole.com. Thanks for listening. Marilyn, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for joining the Business Bullish podcast. And of course, I'm your host, Marlo Nicole. And I want to, first of all, thank you for giving us the opportunity to interview you about Philosotees and just kind of introduce yourself to our audience.
Okay. So, hi, everyone. I'm Marilyn, the owner of Philosotees. And it's a brand that is built on confidence. So if you see most of our designs, you'll see confidence, you'll see God, and you'll see Black pride.
Okay. Where did this idea come from, Marilyn? First of all, it's clever. Let me just say that anything that has to do with confidence and believing in yourself, I'm sold. So tell us where you came up with this brand idea.
Well, the brand idea started with my struggle because my brand became an outlet for me. So one of my first designs was the confidence design. And that was because it was something that I needed at a time when I was feeling very low. After my second child, I suffered from postpartum depression, and I was starting a new job, and I was feeling overwhelmed. I was feeling stressed, and I literally just had a nervous breakdown. And it was in the midst of that I realized, like, I have to pull myself out of it. I can't just allow myself to sink into this depression. So I started designing more. I always had it as an idea, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to put my best foot forward and getting my designs out, getting a logo done. And I just started putting all my energy and creativity into that. And in doing so, it actually helped me to survive, because I was at just a low place where I felt like I just didn't want to do anything anymore. And it gave me a purpose. I still have, I have my kids, I had my job, but I still felt as if it wasn't enough. And Philosotees gave me more of a purpose. It gave me an outlet to express my creativity and to also connect. I felt like I could use it to connect with other women, because I knew I wasn't the only woman in the world dealing with postpartum depression. I knew I wasn't the only woman in the world that maybe didn't have the confidence to get up and follow their dreams and to do what it is that they want to do. So I said, you know what, let me just put everything I have into the designs, and let's see where it goes from there.
I'm looking at your shirt right now. Confident as God when he made me. Nice. Again, anything with confidence, it definitely moves me. A little secret. One of the things that even got me started doing Business Bullish is I used to have these little sayings that I can't recall who the friend was, but I had someone that used to call them Marloisms, because I would always have these little sayings that came from my grandfather. And a lot of it had to do with talking to myself. And so, when you post things on social media, people are like, oh my God, what's going on? Or what's wrong with you? Right. And it's not always about something wrong or something that's going on, but sometimes it's just feelings that even if you're talking to yourself, it helps getting it out. So I completely resonate with being able to wear something that at least gives you the feeling that you're getting it out. It's almost like you're expressing it to someone without having to express it to someone. It's
Right.
a brilliant idea. How did you come up with the name Philosotees? Thank you for listening to Business Bullish. Press that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram at Business Bullish, or listen to us any place where you listen to your favorite podcasts.
I came up with the name Philosotees because I loved philosophy during college, and it was one of my favorite times in school because it helped me to think, and I just felt like it opened my eyes to so many things. And originally, when I started, I wanted to do like philosophy quotes and everything, but in designing and in just overall doing research and seeing what I wanted to go on the shirts and what would gravitate to people, customers, what gravitated to me, I realized that I had my own philosophy. And so I was like, Philosotees. And I thought about changing it. But as I got into it more and more, I was just like, you know what? I think I like the name because through my belief in my designs and in my brand, I believe that others can also learn something. It's a conversation starter. I've had many conversations with people like, confidence. Are you confident? Oh, what does that say? Oh, confident is God. You know what? You're right. And I'm just like, so this is what I want to do. I want to be a messenger, a healer through my shirts. And conversation starter, whatever it is, just let it happen. And I always say, it's not for everybody. No, it is for everybody, but not necessarily for everybody.
No, I completely, I love it. So I see you're wearing a sweatshirt right now. What other designs do you have?
I have sweatshirts, I have t-shirts. I'm trying to bring out some hats and like some one pieces for the women and well, anyone who feels comfortable in wearing it, whoever feels confident. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the business aspect of it, I have found that there are so many women in particular, not even just Black women, but I'm approached by a lot of women that say, how do you do this? I want to start a business, but I don't know where to start. What inspired you, other than your story, to actually start a business doing this? Because it's one thing, your purpose and the emotions that went into the creativity. But once you decided that I'm not just going to make this for me and I want to be a messenger, but this is also kind of a passion project that I should be able to, even if it's how you make your living, this is something that you're now doing and it's a legitimate business. What brought you from this is something that I can be creative with to this is a business that I'm going to do?
Well, I always wanted to have a business or a side business outside of my career. I wanted to have something to pass on to my children. I want to have a legacy. And this is one of my businesses that I intend to start. And I try to incorporate my kids in it. I have my unpaid interns taking pictures. I have them folding clothes, shirts. I have them packing bags. So yes, I do want to have something to be able to pass on to my children, because the last thing I want from my children is to be struggling. Like I struggled, so now you should not have to, because I'm putting my best foot forward for you so that you can have just that extra head start in order to get started in life.
I completely love that way of thinking. And there are so many people that go to school, go to college, spend a lot of money on school and college and loans, and end up working for 12 years to pay back student loans. And at the end of all of that, what do you get to leave your kids, right?
Right.
I completely love that. You have no idea how much that's touching me right now. One of the things on a business side, if you haven't already thought of this, you can pay like your kids basically in the form of an IRA account, right? So
Right.
that it starts building interest from like today up until, they're ready to buy their first house. So I love it. That is exactly, my frame of mind when I think about business is while we may be doing it today for ourselves, it's bigger than us. It's something that you can actually leave your kids. It's something that your kids can leave their kids. And
Right.
that's just something you can't do with a job, not even the best job in the world. So, congratulations to you on that.
Thank
Where
you.
can people find your brand?
I am on Instagram at Philosotees Official, and that's on Instagram. And you can also find me at philosoteesofficial.com.
Nice. And they can place their order right there.
They can place their order right there on philosoteesofficial.com. If you're in New York, I do pop-up shops. So if you follow us on Instagram, you can always see when the next pop-up will be. And I usually have some exclusive stuff at the pop-up shops. So
Excellent. I look forward to ordering me some teas as well. I will definitely represent. That's what I do. I am a graphic t-shirt, tennis shoe kind of gal. So thank you very much.
And you can follow me. You can send me direct messages. If you see something in a picture that you like and you don't see it on the website, you can definitely send me a picture and I'll work with you as far as getting it to you.
Excellent. Okay, Marilyn, is there anything I didn't ask you that you want to tell our audience today about your brand, how they can place orders, or anything else you have coming along?
We do have a new design coming out, and it's paying tribute to Assata Shakur. And so just stay tuned. I have a lot of cool stuff coming. I want to eventually start adding confidence shoots to my brand where I help women or men or anyone who feel like they are not confident enough to build their confidence up through confidence photo shoots. And
Nice.
so many more to come.
Excellent. Thank you, Marilyn, for joining us today on Business Bullish. Everyone, you heard it direct from the source herself. She's got some great things coming. Check out Philosotees Official on Instagram. You can DM her. You can order direct on philosoteesofficial.com. And we're happy to have you, and congrats to the brand. We want to be confident as well. So thank you very much.
Get your confidence up.